It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's E-Commerce Minute, episode 332.
In today's episode, Alibaba Space Egg Hotel Room Service Robot.
Alibaba AI Labs, which develops Alibaba Group's consumer AI products, said it will introduce a robot for the hospitality sector, making it the latest in a series of hotel-specific robots that make deliveries to guests in order to free up human staff for more complicated tasks. The robot is called Space Egg and is designed to act like a robot porter used to ferry items around hotels to guests. The robot was unveiled at a computing conference in Hangzhou, China last week, and it will start work at its first hotel in the city next month. The robot features a curved aluminum case and uses lasers and cameras to navigate its way through the hotel. The robot maps its environment and features a suite of sensors to move around autonomously and avoid obstacles. It can open elevators and has facial recognition technology to properly ID hotel guests. It measures less than 3 feet, and it doesn't move very fast at only 1 meter per second. There have been other deployments of robots in hotels and service settings, but what makes Space Egg different is how it communicates with guests and staff. The bot is integrated with the company's AI assistant, Tmall Genie, which does a similar job as Alexa in Alibaba's own smart speakers. Guests can place orders using voice commands on any Tmall Genie device or tablet. Responses are powered by Alibaba's personal assistant, Ali Genie. After the hotel trial, AI Labs said it will determine whether it's suitable for hospitals, restaurants, and offices. Chen Lijuan, general manager of Alibaba AI Labs, said in a statement, quote, "We are excited by this tremendous development that is helping us bridge the gap between guest needs and the response time they expect. Alibaba AI Labs robot is the next step in the evolution towards smart hotels." Robots are becoming commonplace in sectors like healthcare, agriculture, and logistics. Where Alibaba has the advantage is their extensive background in AI and robotics that run its automated warehouses. So if you're in China and you order a burger for room service, don't be surprised if a Space Egg delivers it. Space Egg.
Can I have one now, please?
It's pretty cool. We have a video on our website, ecommerce.co. It's an animated video of the Space Egg in action. Pretty cool. So we're not doing this just because we like robots, although we do like robots. We like robots, we like drones, we like technology stories. But the connection here is Alibaba and how far they've come and how they're using their robotic know-how into the retail sector. They are spreading out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I like it. I mean, that makes sense for hotels, right? Like, as long as it delivers the room warm. I mean, the room, the food warm. The only thing is, like, do people just grab it from it?
It basically comes to the room. It knocks on the door. There's a heater inside of it. There's even sensors in there that can tell if the trays inside the robot are clean. It comes and then it just pops open. The person has to take the food out themselves.
Which is fine with me. I'd rather have to do that, than somebody walk into the hotel.
Yeah, that's still like the creepiest thing to me. Like, it's nice to have room service and they set the table up and you get the little the tablecloth and all that stuff. But when I'm in a hotel, I just don't want anybody in there, man.
Sometimes it's kind of awkward, right?
Right. So, as I said, this is more an experiment, and I guess they're starting out using hotels because it's easier to kind of plan it out, and you've got known factors like people walking in halls and elevators, and really that's it. But what they'll expand this to is, delivering medicine in hospitals. Obviously, in agriculture, you can use. There's a lot of robotics in agriculture, but it'd be interesting to see how they take this technology and expand it to other things.
Yeah, hospitals kind of make sense. That's
sure. Sure. I mean, hospitals and hotels where you've got a lot of people running around doing repetitive tasks, wasting a lot of time and a lot of energy just going back and forth.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
The problem before was the robots were too slow. They were bumping into things, but every 6 months, this technology just gets better and better. I mean, we saw what's the robot that does the parkour? The MIT robot that scares the crap out of me. So this wasn't the first hotel robot. Hilton was supposed to do, they were teaming up with IBM to do a Watson-enabled robot called Connie. I don't know where they get the name Connie from. Connie was supposed to provide guests with information about local attractions, dining options, and hotel amenities to work aside human staff. But in one article I read, they tried to contact Hilton about Connie, and they said it hasn't been operational since 2016, and they didn't have any other information. So I guess that one is dead. And then there's others, like there's a company, Savoyki. They had a robot called Relay in 2014. which is in a couple different hotels. But I think the Space Egg is probably the furthest along of any of these robotic type things we've seen.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
No, it's amazing.
So it turns out that people like hotel robots. They did a study in 2017 of robots in hotels in China, and they found that guests were reasonably satisfied with robots, with virtually all participants rating hotel robots 4 out of 5-point scale.
Yeah.
They love robots. Interesting note that the hotel guests skewed younger, between 18 and 30. So there's, obviously we saw that. They had high expectations for robots, including better experiences and more customized services. They also expected robots to handle more tasks, including delivering food and goods, checking in and checking out, and providing travel information and recommendations. Pretty cool. So the robot industry is still young, growing. According to the International Federation of Robotics, the global service robotics market is expected to grow 20 to 25% from 2018 to 2020, with sales valued at $27 billion with a B. So, yeah, I mean, robotics makes sense in a lot of industries. Obviously, in warehousing, which is related to e-commerce, which is why we're kind of talking about this story. But Alibaba really, they're really expanding and kind of using their knowledge to expand into other fields.
Cool.
All right. Got anything else?
Where's my robot now?
Where's my Space Egg with my hamburger? All right. Full show notes are at ecommerceminute.co. You can kind of check out that animated video from Alibaba of the Space Egg. And that is your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. Where's my Space Egg?
Where's my Space Egg?
Where's my Space Egg?
Where's my Space Egg?
That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.